Well, welcome to the last video in my little series from this trip to Tasmania. And so we're finishing this one off with a little shoot up in Mount Field National Park. It's quite a nice drive up here. I hope you can hear me over all the rattling going on in the car. But at any rate, I'm really happy to be out again, and should be fun and a nice way to end the trip. This is actually my second visit to this park. The first was with my partner just a few days before. We loved coming up and exploring this spot where we found some fantastic examples of Fagus in full autumn colour. Today I'm really excited to be coming back and spending some time doing some more close-up photos of these really interesting trees. In this first shot, I really like the way the branch covered in bright yellow leaves fanned across the frame with the cooler coloured bark and rocks underneath. The contrast of warm and cold in this image is what drew me to the composition, and I think it worked out pretty well. Little way down the track from here, I found what would be one of my favourite compositions from the whole trip. Much like the previous shot, I like the way the bright yellow leaves of the Fagus contrast against the cold boulders. For me, what works even better here though, is the way the leaves seem to spill into the gaps around the main rock in the middle, making for what I think is a really interesting image. Alright, well that was great. Really happy to have made the trip up here again. The Fagus, it's just such a cool tree, and I mean really a novelty for someone like me who doesn't see any native deciduous trees like that. As far as I know, the Fagus is the only or one of very few native deciduous trees in Australia, so it really is a privilege to come and take photos of them in their full autumn colour. But right now, I'm actually headed down the hill where I'm going to attempt to get a shot of at least one or two of the waterfalls down here. Okay, so I needed this scene with the polarizer, and I reckon I'm looking probably about a 20-second exposure. That's accounting for reciprocity failures, so might be going a little bit over with that, but maybe we'll do a 20 and a 15 just to be sure. Okay, ready? So F11. shot a heap of Ektar over the past few years, and I wouldn't count myself an expert on all of its nuances and characteristics, but for landscape shots like this and the next one, I really like how it renders the colours in these scenes. For this second waterfall photo, I set up the camera in a portrait orientation and just captured a simple vertical shot with the two main stages of the waterfall just offset from each other. The big fern on the left is maybe a bit distracting, but I thought this was otherwise an interesting composition. So, that was Mount Field National Park, and man, I reckon of all the parks that I've seen, definitely up there has been one of my favourites. I didn't really pick the weather very well. I mean, it's so funny. I went up the top hoping that it would be nice and cloudy, but it was sunny. And then by the time I'd got down to the valley to shoot the waterfalls, it went cloudy. So let's not rely on me too heavily for weather predictions, I reckon. But at any rate, I'm very, very happy to have been able to not just get out and make this video, but all the videos that I've made the past little while. This trip to Tassie has been one that's occupied my mind for quite some time. And so to have been able to get out and actually do it is, it's really been a pleasure. So I hope that you've enjoyed watching these videos, maybe got something out of them, or otherwise, it's just filled some time, I guess. But like I said, it's been really awesome. So I am already thinking a lot about where I would go next time I'm down, and there will be a next time, I'm certain of it. And man, very, very good. So do all the YouTube stuff for me, like, subscribe, comment, let me know what your favorite shots were. All that sort of stuff's really appreciated. And if you haven't already seen the other videos, feel free to drop by and check them out. I'd be really appreciative of that too. So like I said, it's been awesome, and really grateful for anyone who's taken the time out to watch these videos. So till next time.